Hi, congratulations on your new RV. We're really excited for you. Please make sure before you're signing that you bring the following items with you. If you're a cash buyer, please make sure that you bring a cashier's check, no personal checks at time of signing, or you may bring actual cash. If you're a finance customer, please make sure that you bring proof of insurance listing your specific lien holder. If you need that information, please call us ahead of time. Also, make sure that you bring all valid driver's license of all persons that will be listed on the title. If you have a trade that you're trading in with us, please make sure that you bring your 10-day payoff as well as your title and all persons who will be listed on the title of that trade. Arrive 30 minutes early before your appointment time so we can properly inspect your unit, and also make sure that you have the fridge on and running prior to arrival. If you have any questions, please feel free to give us a call at 810-686-0710. Thanks so much. Have a great day.
Hello, this is Mike with TradeWinds RV Center, here to congratulate you on your Jayco Northpoint 382 FLRB. I'm here to show you a few things about the unit, walk you around it, get the most out of your camping experience. Let's start by arriving at the campsite. Of course, our hitch man is going to show you how to unhook this hitch. Then you're going to come around to your access panel here on your driver's side or your off-camp side. There's your propane tanks and your control panel. Up here is your equalizing system. Let's turn this light on. You turn on your power. You can bring the front up or down, or the rear up or down, depending on where you touch. Get it off your truck, pull your truck away, and hit auto level. That's going to level out the whole unit. Once you've got your unit level, next thing you want to do is hook up your water and electricity. Now, one thing I do want you to note, when parking at the campsite, you got slides on both sides. Make sure you leave plenty of room. You don't want any trees or any branches touching any of your slides. Have plenty of room to deploy them and still not touch anything. Take note that your power is at the back of the unit on the driver's side, and your water is toward the front of the unit on the driver's side. So park accordingly so you can hook up everything. Let's start by hooking up our electricity. Come to the back of the unit, pull your power plug out of storage, and connect here to the back. Now this does twist here to lock it on. Now this is a twist and lock system. So line up, push in, wiggle, turn to the right, and then tighten. At the end of your power cord is where you'll plug in. In your convenience pack will be this dog bone to bring it from 50 down to 30 amp. Plugged into a 50 amp right there. Should you need to reduce it down to 110, in your convenience pack also is a 110 adapter amperage reducer to bring your 30 down to 110. Just remember, running off 110, you just won't be able to use your air conditioning. Got our power all hooked up. Let's come up here and hook up our water. First thing, take note when hooking up your water pressure regulator. This is going to reduce the water pressure to 40 to 50 psi. You don't know what is set up at the park, so you want to use this whenever filling up your water, or use your black tank flush and protect your lines. Hook up your water pressure regulator, hook up your water. Before turning on the water, let's make sure our plug is in our hot water tank. Make sure any low point drains are plugged, and turn on your water. If your water's been on for a little while, you can use this pressure release valve to burp it, release some air, some water will come out. You know your tank is full and ready to be turned on. Now pay attention before turning on our water over here. Hooking up the city water, you want it hooked up just like it is right here. For dry camping, we're going to turn this up. We're going to fill the water in the same spot. Again, burp, and turn on your water pump if you're dry camping. This is where your pump turns on. that back to city water. We've got our water hooked up. Make sure your hose is going to be clear of any slides when you deploy them. Our electricity is hooked up, water's hooked up. I'm going to walk around the unit and show you a few things before deploying the slides. In your front storage is your batteries, your hydraulics for your auto leveling system. Over on the side here is your extra propane tank. Your big storage area with a television that stores in and comes out. A cable hookups there and your remote. Central vac system. You can vacuum all the storage area out. Simply open it up, hook up, turn it on. You have a light out here, it's motion censored. And your tire gauge. On the other side here, we have this little freshwater tank. It's so you can put some in to use on your water in your island inside. There's your hand crank for override on the slides. There's a spray port. There's a blue hose over there to use on that. Also on your campsite, have your huge pass-through storage and your outdoor kitchen. Simply grab here, pull, and everything will come out. You get your big prep station, your grill with your LP connect to open and close, your LP, your griddle, storage drawer, sink and fridge. 110 out there. Store away. At the back of your unit is prepped for a backup camera. Fairy-on backup cameras they sell in our store. It electronically communicates with that. Your ladder. Climb up there and check your seams. Make sure none of them are cracking. More storage. This is more of your pass-through storage. Your black tank flush, which we'll talk about when we're dumping the unit when we're leaving. Access to the back of your fridge. Your low point drain and your tanks. A little easier to dump when the slide's closed. Back over here above your hot water heater is your furnace heat release. Going back into your control box here, your equalizing system. You can hook this hose up also to this outdoor kitchen. Water pump, cable and satellite and auxiliary hookups. Your water connect, another black tank flush, and your water filter. Alright, let's go inside and deploy your slides. Coming into your unit. Right to your left is a control panel. Touch your screen. You're on home. You can control your climate from here, your lights, your motors, your tanks, your power. So hypothetically, let's go to lights. Scroll up and down. You can let's do the bedroom lights right now. You can dim them or brighten the accent lights. Dinette lights, all on dimmers, or shut them on and off. Again, go back to home, or you can go to the bottom here. Turn on and off your lights from here. Now let's go to our slides. Touch any of these buttons. You're going to be at slide 4, 3, 2, 1. Awning 2, awning 1. Pairing, you can pair a phone to this or any smart device and control all this from there. And off. Let's go to slide number 4, which I believe is this one here. Extend or retract. I've already extended them all, so I'm going to retract this one just simply by holding the button. Now I'm going to send it back out because I want to point out something. When you send these slides out, you're going to hear this noise. It's okay, you're not hurting anything. That helps set the Schwintek slides to hold it there for about 3 seconds. Does not hurt it one bit. So, to your right of your door as you walk in is your fire extinguisher. Let's go straight to your island to the 110. And below that, a freshwater drinking station. Turn that on, and that's going to run this pump to this little thing, to that little water container that I showed you in the storage up front. Below that, your carbon monoxide detector. This is a 12 volt carbon monoxide detector, which means it's constantly running off your batteries. If you're going to be gone for the day, you don't need your carbon monoxide detector on, you're not plugged in, or if you're dry camping, you don't want this to run your batteries down, use your battery disconnect. Your Whirlpool fridge, ice maker. Let's walk over to your stove. You do have a panel light. You also have an oven light. The gas is on. Turn and press the light. Shut it off. Self-explanatory microwave. Your remotes. All throughout this unit you've got these little panels. So no matter where you're setting, you can control your lights. High accent light, low accent lights, dinette, all exterior lights you can shut off from in here. To the right of the control panel is your max air vent. Open up the vent, turn it on. It's right above you here. To the left of that control panel is another one of the lighting. Back into the kitchen here. Tons of storage in your island. At the bottom here of your stairs going up to the living room. Set that up. And it'll automatically turn on your center vac. You sweep everything into there. Up above this to the left, hit the button to raise your TVs up. It will automatically stop. And as you know, you have a TV in the kitchen and in the living room. Speaking of living room, JBL sound system. HDMI hookup, dual zone, indoor outdoor speakers. There's a instruction manual that comes with the sound system. And your fireplace. Turn it on, off, and change your color levels, change your heat, and shut it off. You'll see these little black buttons, not really a button, but these little black pieces all around the unit. There's actually a thermostat to read the temperature around the unit. 110 here, lighting, and again, another one of these panels to be able to turn on your lights everywhere. No matter where you're sitting, you don't have to get up to turn on the lights. Power recliner. With massage, heat, USB port, and light, accent lighting. Back behind there is your control for your living room lights. Another USB port, 110. Now let's head on back and look at the bedroom. We go back up into the bedroom. I want to note in this pantry here, the bottom right is access control panel to your fuse box and breaker box. Looks like you got a bunch of 15s, a 20. I highly recommend having some fuses with you when you go camping. You can pick them up in our store as well. Remember, you do have a 10% coupon off on the day of your pickup. Go through the store and get some things you need. Jack pads, etc. Coming up into the bedroom here. Here's your remote for your third TV. The cable and satellite hookup. Coming back into the bedroom or bathroom. Here's your accent lighting, your main lighting. You do have a fan in here that with one touch it'll run low. The second touch it'll run high. Third touch higher. Fourth touch back off. 110 in here. You have a fold down seat in the shower. That's about it for the inside. Let's go outside and get ready to leave the campsite. We brought in our slides. Oh, before that, I wanted to show you one thing on your awning here. We go back to your control panel here. Come down here. Make this awning 2, which is the rear one. I'm going to extend it. What I want to do is show you how far to bring these awnings down. Just until that flap is at 90 degrees. Sometimes they'll stick and you have to overextend them or roll them back up until they fall down. It's just from moisture. You just want to run that till it's down to about 90 degrees. Then you're all set. Bringing it back in. And we'll head back out and dump our tanks. Before going out, I do want to mention, when you're bringing in your slides, check all doorways. Especially this one here. If any of these doors are slightly open and catch that slide, it'll rip them right off. Well, good thing is most of these tend to snap back in. But if that's left like that and you bring that slide in, you're asking for trouble. So make sure all these doors, anything else that may block anything on your slides, just go through and check them, make sure nothing's in the way, all doors are closed. That way you don't catch them on anything and break your slide and or your drawers. So now, one thing I want to do is run around and dump our low point drains. This says low point drain right here. There's drains. There's the handle to pull it. We're emptying up all of our water. We're also going to want to pull the plug in the hot water tank. That is going to be located right here at the bottom. Before you do, again, burp it. Let any air out. Remove that. Let your water out. Next thing we want to do is dump our black tanks. In your convenience pack is a sewage hose. We're going to take that sewage hose, come to the back of the unit. Depending on where you park at, you got two places to dump on this one. You have your front galley and then you have your black tank back here. So hook up your hose, pull your black tank in the middle. Once you pulled your black tank and it's dumping, leave it open. Come back up here, hook up your water pressure regulator, and hit your black tank flush. You're gonna run that for about 5 minutes and it's gonna spray out your black tank. Remember to leave the handle open while you're dumping it. Once you've dumped that for about 5 minutes, unhook your hose. Come back here and pull your gray tanks. One at a time. Pull one till it sounds empty. Then pull the other. Once your gray tanks have been dumped, we also have a black and a gray up here for this bathroom. Pull accordingly. Black. Do your black tank flush with it pulled open. Shut your water off, and then pull your gray tanks. Your hose is all cleaned up. Stored away safely. That's about it on your trailer. I congratulate you guys again. Picked a beautiful fifth wheel. Enjoy it for many years to come, and happy